Hi, and welcome to Thursday's episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2. I'm Russ. Right then, I'm just about to deliver some LPG gas, I think it is. So, let's begin. Now we're staying where we left off from last Thursday's episode. I'm going to go and pick up our trailer.
This vehicle is reversing.
Love me new sounds. Is that the trailer? Right, that's the little dinky trailer. Now I'm heading out of France and into Spain with this. That's where I'm heading for.
This vehicle is reversing. Warning. 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 This vehicle is reversing.
Now, Spain, I haven't been down for quite some time.
Turn right.
So, again, France is a place that I do not drive very often. So it's always nice to come down and visit these parts of the map. And every Wednesday I try and, or I will be, trying to get rid of the grey areas on the map. That's my goal. Oh, come on then. Now we've got one of these little camera showing you different things, so I'm gonna do this as you get your achievement for it. Right, let's have a look then. So this is the industrial area of this part of France. Now this must be what's in the real world, yeah? Hence why it's a video. And it is good to see just how much weight that goes into these DLCs. I know I sometimes have a little moan about the company not doing certain things, but you have to give them credit. It's these added on extras that do make the game. And it ain't repetitive. There's me with my LPG container of gas. Is that the end of it? Well, that was short and sweet. But that's another one covered within the game. And the question now is, can I swing this around to get out? What a place to put it. But again, it's done. Anyway. The hours that we spent in this sim, I should be able to do anything with the truck these days. Regardless what truck it is. Anyway, we need to get some diesel in we, as we're running a little bit low. So the next gas station I come to, or petrol station, where you going, mate? I'm you letting me go. The this AI's got some weird ways when it decides to let you pass.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Yep, stopping now.
Exit now.
I wish I could pronounce half of these French places, but I can't. I have to keep going to the internet and saying, how do you pronounce this and how do you pronounce that? So, rather than make me sound stupid and get these places wrong, you won't hear me pronounce any of them until I say up, to be fair. Oh dear, you gotta laugh, are you? You have to laugh. Now, I've put in the summertime weather mod. Not that I'm noticing any difference at the moment. It's a selection of mods to do with weather. There's spring, autumn, winter, summer. So I don't know if you're supposed to put them all in as one or individual. I've put one in at the moment, like say summer, so the only thing I've noticed that it changes is the rain. As with the winter one, it looks like it's winter rain, like slush on your window screen when it rains. That's the only thing I've noticed. Again, it ain't one of the best weather mods I've seen for rain. It's got no thunder and lightning, so it ain't my usual what I have, which is brutal weather. That is brutal. One of the best I've ever used in Euro Truck, and yet can always find up-to-date version of brutal weather. It does another one made by the same guy, but I'd rather have the brutal weather. The thunder and lightning is really impressive. Especially when you're gaming in VR and you go through a thunderstorm in the night. It really brings it on. It really does. His audio, the different sounds of the thunder is loud enough. So yeah, another good modder. Ooh, missed that nearly. Let's go and get with some diesel in the tank. Here we go. Talking of rain, don't get me wrong, this rain does look impressive. It looks like rain. Some of them don't look realistic, yeah, but I've heard now thunder or lightning, and with the update that come out some time ago, I've got me automatic window wipers. I do have to turn my window wipers on. They automatically turned on themselves. The only thing you have to do to get that up function to work, which one is it on? Yeah, it's on this one. I'm pointing at my screen as if you can see it, but the switch on the left, which you can see through the hole on the steering, if you click that to, if I'll show you now, see how it's moving. So that's my window wipers off, I'm using a button box rotary encoder. So if I turn it to 1, those window wipers should start automatically. If I send it to 2, they will go, and then if I send it to 3, they'll move fast. But if I leave it like that, when I start my ignition now, they should start again working on their own. That, and I think you have to go into settings as well in the gameplay to get them to work, but that's how they work anyway. Great thing, something else that you don't have to turn on. Not that it's a great big deal changer, but it's a nice little feature. I can just concentrate on driving, and they'll start and stop as the weather gets. Another thing I do like with this new weather mod is look at the spray off the back of that vehicle. It ain't massive, it don't look unrealistic like some of the spray as in the past. That looks as it would do. The glare, how the waters made the floor look like slipper, yeah? So the reflection in the water on the road surface looks bang on. There's enough spray. How it sits in the windows and staying. What I mean by that is sometimes with the weather mods you cannot see out your mirrors. So how it's like portraying the faster I go, how it's smearing, you know, like with speed, that's good to me. I can still, it has restricted my mirror a little bit, but not to the point where it's totally I can't see out the mirror, yeah. I mean, some of these people will make a good mod, excuse me, and then you'll try and look out the mirror and you just can't see out of it. So, you know, so the guy who's done this one has really thought about it, and he's done a fantastic job. Again, I'm not sure whether that thunder and lightning is in his pack, but I ain't heard none and I ain't seen none yet. So again, a big deal breaker, but if you follow the channel long enough and you know me, I love a good thunderstorm, and I love to see a little bit of lightning thrown into the mix as well. Another thing you don't see so much, and I don't think, I'm trying to think now, was it in when I first started playing, you never see no stars in the sky. You know, now I found a mod, going back a little bit, young kid, I took a photo from NASA, took the Milky Way, stars, and a high-res image of the moon, and then he put it in a skybox or whatever them called, and stuck it up on Steam Workshop. It looked absolutely bang on. Now for me, I had that on for quite some time. There's some past streams, I'll have to dig it out and link it, but it looked really good, you know. So again, I assumed on some of these, especially this weather thing, this weather one I'm looking at now, I thought we would get some skies where there would be some fog, not fog, stars. It would be nice. I mean, you have to bear in mind and think that these games are old now compared to some of the games that are being released with full weather. I mean, if we'd got the weather cycles which are in sim racing, such as Automobilista 2, Project Cars, Assetto Corsa Competizione, how good would this game be? Again, I don't know if they could do it due to the game being so old. Could the engine, what they've used to build the game on, be compatible? Who knows? I mean, I could see SCS Software building a Euro Truck Simulator 3. Not when. There's nothing really wrong with this one. The old saying, where you going? My God, please, car. The old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, yeah? I don't think people... I mean, I would buy... If they did make a Euro Truck Simulator 3... I mean, I'm just thinking out loud, yeah? But if they made one where it was fully compatible for people with VR, with full weather cycle, and have it as like it is now, I would pay good money for it. I really would. But again, I'm assuming that would take a lot of time. And would people play this then? So as if you buy the game and all the DLCs that are out at the moment, you've got hours and hours and hours of fun. You really have. And if you've got a few people that play the game, the fun you can have, and also online. You don't have to play as I am single player. You can join a server called Truckers MP. Again, this is for people that have never seen this game played in what's multiplayer. The game doesn't come with a multiplayer facility. This is where Truckers MP comes in. You don't get cars, and if you do, it's not AI, it's other people. So some people will play this and drive cars in it. Excuse me. And others will drive trucks. So that is the vehicles. And it is good. Don't know why I stopped my engine for. If you turn on, say 3 o'clock in the morning, you can guarantee for us here in the UK, the roads are going to be quiet. Yeah. If you get to a country that's up, so I don't know, say a country's like 6 hours in front of we, so when we're in bed, they're up. Just as an example, that town or city or part of the map will be busy. Now again, you got to think a lot of people play this all over the world. Yep, cannot say that enough. I talk to some of my friends that don't sim race or don't PC game in the slightest, and to tell them that I can go on to a game at any time of the day or night and speak to people all over the world in real time. I mean, again, most of the people ain't gonna know or speak the same language. Well, English is like sort of a universal language these days, even if you're not very good at speaking English. But I haven't played Truckers MP for some time, but it's there if I do. SCS software have added built-in convoy, so again, if you've got a few friends, I have a few, and we've got all the DLCs that are needed. So as long as we've got the same things, and there's a little plugin that you have to download off Steam Workshop if you've got Pro Mods, so all your Pro Mod stuff work with the convoy. You can take the same job, so say from, I don't know, Birmingham to Manchester or Liverpool with, say, I don't know, cans of tuna. We can both pick the same job or as many as in your convoy, and you can all take to the same destination, rather than how you do it on Truckers MP. You try and see if you've got the same kind of job, and that's how you do your convoy. The only difference is nobody's going to crash into you. You're going to get the AI traffic, and of course you're both doing a convoy. Again, speak to each other via the old CB radio, which is quite funny. I know there is a button box with a built-in CB, as you would a trucker. That one of them things up there. Pick up the handle, speak into it, and whoever's playing the game with you, they will hear you. So, but again, everything like that is never sold in the UK. So, how things are at the moment, it's hard to get my hands on stuff. I don't know if them kind of button boxes are hard to do. I know a guy not too far from where I live does button boxes. I'm sure if I was to contact him and ask him, is there any possibility to design a button box with a microphone on, I'm sure he'll let me know, as he's the guy I bought my button box from off eBay. Got all the bells and whistles, as they say. Right, where you going? Yeah, I'm going as well. You all want to go as well, well, yeah, go on then. We've got to go through the last one due to height restrictions. Now, can I get through here? I always click the sides. It's a little bit hard to judge. That's a blessing. That's good. I never hit nothing this time. There's a decent amount of traffic on the roads. That's all down to my good old mate Bobster for letting me know that SCS software have changed the traffic flow, so I no longer need a third-party mod to do traffic management. Now in Euro trucks I've not put back in Jazzy Cap motorbikes, so if anybody's thinking, well, okay, I ain't in no motorbikes on one of my streams, that's the reason why. They cause a few problems. If they get knocked over, they don't respawn. So to stop that happening, I've left them out, but I've still got them in American trucks. For some reason, they don't seem to crash as easy in American trucks, so that's why I've left them where they am. Anyway, and it's just coming up on us now. I'll just get round this truck. Come on, Carl. And if one of the things I miss is not having the ability to play a radio while recording or streaming. It would make this game so brilliant if there was some way of putting third-party music in that's not copyright. Now I know, yes, I can go and get a whole load of records or music that is not copyrighted, or if there was some way of licensing some music so I could sit back here, knowing me, I'd probably sing to you. But you know, there's nothing worse than doing, even in the real world, a traffic journey without a bit of tunes on, as I call it. I probably wouldn't stop streaming at all if I could put my favourite records on. Now I do it occasionally, but I think to myself, I've just done a brilliant drive and I wish I'd have streamed it or recorded it, and that is the reason why I don't tend to play my records, because you're missing out on some good content that I could have streamed or recorded it. And that goes for most of the games that you could add music to. Got some upcoming NASCAR Heat 5 footage coming to the channel, and that's got a load of music in it, and you have to sack it, you have to turn it off, all because of copyrights. I mean, I don't know why these people that make games and streaming software, streaming programs or platforms like YouTube, Twitch, don't realise that the music is part of the game. So if you've brought the game and you brought the rights to broadcast it, I don't know, it does tell you sometimes, you know, you could broadcast this and do that and do that, but hold on a bit, I've just bought your game. If you don't want me to enjoy your game as a content creator, don't add it in, you know.
Keep right, and then exit.
And you could get no, you know, channel strikes or whatever for having copyright content. You have to be very, very careful. I mean, YouTube ain't too bad, to be fair. I mean, unless you go and put, like, you know, some music from the top 40 and stream it down the internet, they don't get a copyright strike, and most of the time it don't get banned in the country. You know, sometimes it can get banned from all over the world. So you've just wasted X amount of time streaming just for one song, or you've got to take the song out and change it with something that don't even sound right. If I'm ever making a slideshow with pictures, I based my slideshows or any video on the music. Yep, music makes your videos. So after you've sat there and put music in, I need to, oh, you can't play that, copyrighted, you got to take it out or delete it. It's just a waste of time. I mean, as I see it, if you give the credit to whoever the music is, state the music are yours, Are you advertising that song? You know, say if I've genuinely bought a song or own a song I've brought, add it to something else, am I advertising that person? It's advertising it, isn't it? Somebody else might go and buy their single. That I'm advertising in content. That's how I'd see it. You know, and as long as they say, like, you know, it's Joe Bloggs' record, I don't own the copyrights to the record, but hey, I've just took you in a video because I love your song. What harm has that done? So, but again, that's how, I won't swear, but that's how fucked up the world is, eh? Things that need putting right, dough, and petty little things they cry over. And again, oh, I can see a star. It's over there, or a UFO. See that big white thing in the sky? It's a bit cloudy, so I can't see the rest of them. Just love how many cars are on the roads of the night. SCS software have really got this traffic flow bang on. Really have. Another one our Bobster told me about was these lights with the fog on them. I'm glad that still works. Every time we have an update, I think I hope my mods still work. You know, ones that I use all the while in my mod folder. And I'm always on the case. If something that I like, worked, I'm searching all the sites to make sure I can find them. Or see if anybody's updated them. Right, we've now hit Spain. We're now officially in Spain and we're heading for Madrid. Just coming up to 1:45 in game. I don't know how far we're away from where we're delivering. Nice and easy. Slow down a bit. Just gotta watch these side roads. Mile/an-hour speed limit. I wonder what the speed limit was down here. 56, that's... And as fast as I can go. Right, come on then. Don't be crashing into me. You watch, I'm going to have to turn right in a minute. I hope not. Please don't. Oh, that's great. I thought that was going to say I'm going to have to turn right. And I've noticed my sat woman's gone off. I heard her voice for a bit. I'll stop. Change of plan. I'll stay in this second lane. There's a lot of trucks on my side here. Jeez. Hey, now Spain could be so busy of a night time. It's better than driving on a road where there's no traffic. Hey, Tesco's, I'm everywhere. acing one for ages. A truck and trailer with Guinness on. I know there's a few on Steam. I don't know if they're compatible now with the 146 version of this game. I've never owned a truck and trailer with a Guinness skin on. I did have a little program. I don't think it was a program. I did have all the templates. I don't know if they still work to skin your own trucks and trailers. Gonna have to have a look at that one of the days. As it's a little plugin that you have to get for Photoshop, and I've got it on this one and my other PC. So I can sit happily, preferably on the other PC because it's got more ramming, and I am pushing 4K television resolutions. I mean, it's nice and big, but I got more things over on my desk to work in Photoshop and any other Adobe application. As I made a video yesterday, and it's a little bit harder to do when all the plugins and everything you've got, I'm on your other PC. I just got the bare minimum and things that come with stuff like After Effects and Premium Pro on this machine.
Keep right.
Again, this machine ain't for editing. So, have I gone the wrong way? I have. Damn, I knew I was going the wrong way. Well, I don't know, but...
This vehicle is reversing. Warning, this vehicle is reversing.
Yep. Nearly went on one of Russ's mystery tours. We all know what happens when I do on one of them. Anything can happen. Again, sometimes it's a little bit, where am I going? Even with the sat-nav. And my excuse is I don't come down Spain all the while. Well, truck drivers get lost, don't they? Why not do the same on a sim? That was genuinely. Genuine, should I say. I'm all joking, I just overshot the sign. Right, Valencia. Like some football stadium over there on the right. Of course, you know, the embankments covered it up. Of course, you know. Is it going to get light before we actually deliver this LPG gas? Or am I just going to get there while it's still dark? I can find on this truck, some of the trucks give you a countdown as how many miles you've done. I don't know, I can see it on the... I think that's what I can see on the... Yeah, it is. I can see it now. It's alright, where my speed is. I think that's how many miles I've already done. Which is 2,398. And I think the trip Distance is 1,475.
Exit right.
So what I'll try and do is reset that button. So I have a look at how many miles a job is. So say if it's 300 miles in-game sort of thing. When I know,
Keep left.
if I remember to reset it every time, there is an option in the game settings to combine a button if you've got enough buttons on your wheel,
And then
which
exit right.
I don't think anybody has, hence why get the old button box.
Right.
Oh god, what's this sound? Is that
Turn right.
police car or ambulance? Put a sign, sign a key, and then it sort of lets you know, oh, when I get to so and so, I'm getting closer to the final destination. I don't know what that sound is. Yeah, I can see it. It's just coming up on my screen now. Top left. Nice big island.
Keep right. And then turn right. Turn right.
Oops.
Right. And then turn right. Turn right.
Down there. Let's make sure we don't hit the curb again. It's called AC. ACC. Alright, I can ACC where I've got to go as well. Right in front of you.
You have arrived at your destination.
Let's see if I can park this up this time. As last week's, I had to do a little bit of reversing.
Warning. This vehicle is...
Was reversing. Anyway, until next Thursday. Shut up a bit.